Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another installment of Late Night with Uncle Fran. As you can see, Patricia has joined us once more. So excited to have you back, Patricia. I can't believe my mentally ill friend Bert has me talking to a dead bird. Any Hoosers, let's get right into the letters today. Let's see what you great people have on your minds this week. Here's Dear Uncle Fran. Okay, well, here's our first letter. It comes from Sanjay, age 8, from Virginia. Oh, and he has written his letter in crayon. Dear Uncle Fran, there is a girl at school who is always bullying me. She teases me and calls me names. I don't appreciate what she says to me, and I wish that she would stop. But no matter who I tell, they laugh it off and tell me to grow a pair. It's awfully inappropriate to tell an 8-year-old boy. Uncle Fran, how do I get this girl off my case? She bothers me so much, and I wish to be done with her. Signed, Sanjay. Well, hello, little Sanjay. You know, when a girl bullies you the way you're describing, oftentimes the case is she just has a crush on you. What a wonderful thing. Young love is beautiful. Sanjay, if you really want to get under this girl's skin, you should completely ignore her and start talking to all the other girls in your class. In fact, what would be a beautiful image is little you, Sanjay, with your arm around 6 or 7 girls on either side, walking across the playground. You see this other girl off in the distance, her mouth ajar at the sight, and you go, like that. I'll do it again, it was quick. It sends quite the tone to her that you're a pimp and you're not to be trifled with. These other girls, you don't even need to learn their names. You just need to make them think you care about them enough for them to stick around and feel safe in your arms. I hope this helps, little Sanjay. Also, next time you write a letter, maybe toss the crayon and learn how to write with a pencil or pen. That way, girls won't step on you and people will take you seriously in life. Alrighty, good luck and God bless. Okay, next we have Sue, age 40, from Mississippi. Missippi. Alrighty. Dear Uncle Fran, I live here in the great farm country and I can't get my plants to grow. I've tried everything fertilizer, different techniques, and different views of the sun and different watering patterns, but nothing will grow on my infertile land. Do you have any gardening suggestions, Uncle Fran? Signed, Sue. Well, Sue, what a unique letter you have written me. I don't often get botany requests, but I must give the people what they want. Fertilization occurs best when done with certain other substances that are often not sold in stores. What I suggest you do, Sue, is keep track of your stools for the next week and maybe put them in a bag. Take them out to the garden and sprinkle them on your carrots and peas. Another option is you could go along the road. I'm sure there's plenty of this in Mississippi, and get yourself a nice contractor bag and fill it with the various raccoons and possum and squirrels on the side of the road. Carcasses make great fertilizer as well to put on your vegetables, your carrots. Finally, age 40, I'm sure you've experienced loss in your life. Sure, you've got some ashes lying around that you're wondering what to do with. Have no fear, those work just as well. Go into the occasional urn and maybe take a little pinch. That's all it takes. Sprinkle it upon your cucumbers and tomatoes. They should be growing out of control in no time, and when you take a bite out of a sweet piece of celery, you'll be able to think of great Aunt Marge wherever she may be. I hope this helps, Sue. Good luck and God bless. Alrighty. Finally, we have Patrick, age 14, from Iowa. He writes, Dear Uncle Fran, I am a lonely boy. I live my life day to day just in my own world with not a friend in sight. I really would like to make some friends, Uncle Fran, but I'm not quite sure how to do that. I have no siblings, and neither of my parents are available for me to ask them for advice. How do I make friends, Uncle Fran? Signed, Patrick. Well, hello, little Patrick. Your letter has made me sad. A boy should have friends. This is a necessity. What you need to do, since you're so late in the game, is go out to the playground or to the cafeteria or wherever you may be. Find the biggest oaf in there and make him your bitch. What you need to do is show the world that you can defeat this gargantuan child. Often it's the kid grabbing a second chocolate milk from the lunch line, or the one who's funniest, because he has to be. You elbow this kid right in the nostril, break his nose, make him bleed from where he should breathe. The other kids will see this and have no choice but to respect you. Another thing you could do is drop trow when you're taking a piss at the urinal. Show them you're not afraid of their judgment. Your bare ass cheeks, screaming to the world, I'm a man. Come be my friend. I bet you some kids will join you. That's just how school works. Hopefully this helps you, little Patrick. Good luck and God bless. Alrighty, well, time to check in once more with my good friend Bert. Let's go see what he's up to. Okay, well, hello again, Bert.
Oh, hi, Fran. Yeah,
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Fran?
I am doing tremendous. I'm so excited to have Patricia back in the studio.
Yes, doesn't look handsome.
Oh, he's such a handsome bird. He's still very dead, but he is a handsome bird.
I could just eat him right up.
All right. Well, Bert, how has your week been?
It was good. I may have been arrested. Yeah,
Oh, really? Again,
yeah.
Bert. I thought we talked about this.
Well, it was yesterday, and I was starting off watching my favorite show.
Hmm.
Yeah,
What show is that?
it's Thomas the Train. Yeah,
Really? Thomas the Train, that's your favorite show.
yes, yep.
That,
Every morning, 9:30 PBS Kids. Yeah,
that actually explains a lot about you, Bert.
yes. So I was watching it, and there was a commercial at the end of it, and it said Thomas the Train will be in person. So I was really excited, and so immediately I I told my mom, and she dropped me off, and I'm walking to the front gate, and this man came up to me, and he said, "Do you want to ride Thomas the Train? Do you want to be the conductor?" And I said, "Of course, yeah,
Obviously, yes.
yes." And I haven't had a day this exciting since the last time I had cotton candy.
Were there any casualties?
Not that I know of.
Okay, that's a good thing, Bert. That's good. You're making great progress.
Yes. He said, "Wait for my signal." And I said, "Okay." So I walked in. I enjoyed the first part of the day. They had the Lego Thomas the Train. And so I climbed it, and I was sitting in the seat there. And it was me, and there was I made a bunch of new friends there too. Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes. They're really, really nice. It was weird because the parents
Oh,
they didn't like that I was friends. I was making new friends.
no, Bert. That's not a great look for you to be hanging around a bunch of kids like that.
They started taking them away.
It's probably a good thing for both of you.
Well, I was a little upset because my friends were now gone. But I still had the train being the conductor. I still had that to look forward to. So I ended up going. They had a little shop there, and I ended up getting a lollipop. So I got the biggest one there. It was about that big, and
Whoa.
so I was holding on to it over my shoulder. And the man he found me, and he said it's time. So I was all excited. And so we go over to Thomas, and I saw some of my friends there. Yeah, they all said, "Hey, Bert," and I said, "Hey, friends." So then we go, and I step onto the caboose, and we start just walking through the train. He said, "Come on, come on." So I said, "Okay." So we get to the front of the train, and I think the guy was in on it. The guy who was, he said, "What are you doing here?" And we're all confused. So I was like, I'm here to be the conductor." And he said, "No, you're not." And he took a swing at me, and my my instant reflexes, it brought me flashbacks from Nam, and so I dodged it, and then I swung my lollipop, hit him right over the head with the lollipop, shattered the lollipop.
Beautiful.
And so now my friend, he started cheering. He said, "Yes." We ended up taking the guy who is now on the ground. We threw him out, threw him off the train. It wasn't going very fast, yeah, but we ended up moving the train, and I pulled the little conductor with toot toot, and it's one of my highlights of my life.
Bert, none of this is making sense to me. I mean, who is this guy who's asking you to join him on the train?
He looked kind of dirty, but I figured that's because he's the train engineer.
What was he wearing?
Sad T-shirt. It was kind of ripped, and he had some sweatpants.
Anything else about him? What else? What did he look like, Bert?
He had a couple missing teeth, and he had a cardboard sign.
Bert, it sounds like you robbed a train with a homeless crazy person.
He was a nice guy.
To you, maybe. Did you go around to all your friends and ask their parents for spare change or any valuables?
I didn't, but my friend, he didn't ask. He took one of their wallets. Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like you were an accessory to a robbery, Bert. A train robbery, actually. It's probably grand larceny. Add it to the list.
I just wanted to be the conductor of Thomas.
How'd you get off with the police?
Well, I didn't technically get off.
Bert, are you a wanted man right now?
No.
No, this to any law enforcement agent, we did not know that we were harboring a dangerous criminal in this studio. I mean, we sort of did, but not for the reasons that you may be investigating at this time.
I just wanted to be the conductor. Is that too much to ask?
All right, we're going to go so we can get our affairs in order and maybe take Bert for a ride down to the police station. They have cotton candy there, Bert.
That take me there.
See you next time.